Hello. Hello, hello. I am going to move some things so that I can put my journal more where you can see it. Let you guys hop on here. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Angela. Hopefully you can see okay. Hello, Gabby. And hey, Karen. Hey, Angela. Okay. So this journal is the Dina Wakley journal. This is the original Dina Wakley media journal. So it's got the black cover. It's 8 by 10 pages inside. What's really cool about this journal is that it has 4 different substrates inside. So you have this really fun craft paper, which is what I'm going to be working on today. Then you have this really cool... Okay, my back. Circle of doom. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, good, Gabby. Thank you. All right, we're good. We're back. Please. Okay, good. I'm just going to try and refresh my computer. Okay. All right. Go get your drink, girl. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to talk about the journal just quickly. The burlap pages is what I was telling you guys about before everything. And then we have this watercolor paper. Let me see if I can show you an empty one. So this is just white watercolor paper. It's fairly thin. I would say it's like I think Dina said it's like 100-pound, but it's a watercolor paper. And I always gesso when I'm working on those papers. And then this is the canvas paper, which is the 4th substrate in it. Oh, that sounds good, Tiffany. So this is a really fun journal to work in because you have all of the different pages and the types of pages. So I am determined. I've had this journal for a really long time. Let's see. 2017 maybe when I got this journal, because there's the first few pages in here and they have 2017. I don't date all my pages. I try to date them, but I don't always. And so that's like 3 years. It's time to get this journal filled and done. So that's my goal. Whenever I've been working on lives or trying to figure out what to do, I've tried to pull this journal out and work in it. So I'm going to work on this side. This is one of the craft pages. I pulled out some tags. I've been really inspired lately, of course, by Dina Wakley. She's one of my favorite mixed media artists, and she's been doing a lot of lives on her Facebook page through the past couple of weeks when she's not been able to travel for her classes. It's been really nice of her to get on and do these lives, just short demos, and it's really inspired me. So I thought I would do this today. I am going to work with some black gesso here, and see what happens with the black against the craft. I think will be really fun. So I think I'm gonna do this. So yes, a lot of the products that I use will be Dina Wakley Ranger products. They are always around on my desk, so I thought it would just be easy to do. And get a little bit here. Have you guys loved the lives today? I've popped in here and there to watch them in the background while I was working on other videos like I normally do on Saturdays. So I'm just going to, I don't want to fill it all, but just a little bit. I understand, Tiffany, but I don't even know what we're having for dinner tonight. I have to figure that out after I get off. It's between spaghetti and like this orange chicken Chinese frozen stuff. Everybody says, I don't know, I don't know. All right, so that looks fun already, guys. I really love the way that the black gesso pops on the craft paper. I think it's a really cool look. And then I have this tag that will eventually be used, not today, but you know, later on, one day. So I have pulled out some paints. I've pulled out peacock, olive, turquoise, marine. I have to tell you the names because a lot of them are full of paint. You can't read the names anymore. Mineral, and perhaps fuchsia, and then my favorite, blushing. I really thought these colors would look pretty together. Olive, peacock, and blushing. So I think I'll start with those and then see if I pull in any of these other ones. I do have some stamps over here, some stencils, and we'll just see what comes out. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. That sounds so fun. I'm going to be making some ATCs either tonight or tomorrow for a video that I have coming up this week. I have to use a stamp 3 different ways, so I've been trying to figure out how I want to do that. And I think I'm going to, one of the ways is going to be making ATCs with it in a kind of mixed media way. So I think that will be a really fun video. As always, if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe. I would love to have you here. So I think I will just start to lay down some paint, and perhaps we'll start with the olive. I've been really drawn to this color lately, which is really weird because it's not one of my mostly used colors. And yes, I am working on a Ranger mat, craft mat. This is one of the large ones you can get at Joggles, and I don't clean it off. We'll just lay down all of the paints. But I like it because it really fits the desk. You can get it in like 1-foot sheets, I believe. And it's really nice to cover a large area. Oh, I would love to, Cindy. Definitely. We'll have to make that happen. Okay, so I'm just going to start adding some of this paint. And my gesso isn't completely dry, but that olive isn't going to show very much on the craft. But maybe we'll punch it up with something. Let's go into the ocean. I'm not as prepared as other people. I always walk around when I'm about to do one of these lives. I always walk around and tell my family, what am I going to make? What am I going to make today? But when I'm in my journal, it always just, it comes out. And this is how I create even when I'm making my videos. Anytime I'm doing mixed media, I very rarely have an idea of what I'm going to make. I might know certain colors that I want to use, but even that isn't a given. Or a lot of times I will know I want to use something specific, like a stamp or a stencil. I like how the paint is popping on that black. Very cool. A lot of times when I'm changing paint, I will just wipe off my brush on a page, a random page. I do not have the supplies that I'm using listed right now, but I will go back after the video and add those in for you if you're interested. Definitely will do that for you. No idea. Hopefully you guys can see everything okay. It's a little fuzzy on my screen. Thanks, Matter of Crafts. They are looking pretty pastel right now. And I think I will go ahead and start stamping here. I have this stamp here. It is called Refuse to be Ordinary. And I like this little stamp here to add a bit of texture. Just like that. Oh my gosh, Anne, you have? You just have to like start letting it out. Just open a page and whatever comes out, that's what you do. There's been a lot of beautiful pages and beautiful work done today. I'll have to go back and check them all out. All right, so I like that. I like the way blushing and turquoise turn into this like little pastel purple here. Very fun. I think I need a bit more of that actually. Oh, we got some green in there. I want that green in there. I like that. Alright, like that. Kind of lost my tags a little bit, so I want to bring those out. Hopefully. Just a little. So this is the Stabilo All pencil. One of my favorite tools in mixed media is this little guy. Really like that. Wasn't sure if I'd use this on here. Just kind of pulled out a bunch of random stuff off to the side. Do a little stenciling. I think I'll use this one is the Dilutions Old School Alpha, and I'm gonna do that with Mineral. I want to pull in a lighter color. I don't know if I want to use white, so let me grab my white. start with the mineral, and then if I want to bring in the white, I can do that. So just need to find my sponge. How did it get over there? Oh wait, I'm going to use mineral. Oh, thank you so much, Laura. I have noticed that scrapbook.com is still shipping really, they're still shipping. Joggles is still shipping. I haven't ordered from Ranger directly, so I don't know. But they're in New Jersey, which is a little, they've had a lot of the shutdowns going, like major shutdowns. So I think I do like that light color. But most of the sites that you go to, the good thing is they are telling you right up front what they're shipping right now, what their shipping times are, if they're delayed, if they're not even shipping. I mean, I've noticed that even like not on craft sites when I went to order supplies for my kiddos. It's been really nice. They tell you right away, and then I'm able to decide if I want to still place that order or not. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Perfect. I like that. It's a little busy, but it's okay. So I pulled out some washi tape to decide if I want to use that on my page today. I like these hearts. These hearts are kind of cool. Those faces are pretty cool. I do like the, no, we've got a lot of black, so, oh, that would be cool. Maybe those two. What do you think? I think those two. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm going to say disorganized crafter because I don't know your name. I'm really bad, and I'm the same way because I've got Inky Fairy Designs everywhere for my handle, so a lot of people don't know that, you know, my name is Carissa, and I don't think I even said that in the beginning here. So,
it's looking cute.
Thank you.
Welcome.
If I want to go like that. It's just one of those things, like I don't pull out the washi very much, and I feel like I should more because that's what it's for. It's to be used, not just sit. just like that. And hopefully my white Posca pens will work today. Might need to use that's not gonna work. Might need to just use white paint. Yes, exactly. Oh goodness, Cindy. Simon Says Stamp has had a lot of problems with their shipping. I know a lot of people had their orders delayed or canceled. But they've been communicating, I think, fairly well. So we're at half an hour. This is looking pretty good. you have too much. I know. I should probably make an art journal that's just full of washi. I have narrowed it down quite a bit. I have these two tubs or drawers, and then I have another drawer of like random. This is just mostly Dina Wakley, and then a few Jane Davenport, and then a few random. But yeah, look at this one. This one's really cool. Totally should use them more. Trying to decide if I want to put her on here somewhere. Or if I should just leave it. And I don't know about this washi. Does that red look weird? Because the cool thing is with washi, you can just pull it off and it's not going to ruin anything. I don't know if I like those red hearts now. My problem is I don't know like how to use complementary colors very well. So yeah, like this would be cool. Maybe I just put this on top. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is so weird. I feel every time I do a live, I really, really love it, but then I feel really awkward because I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how Tiffany was on a thing for 7 hours because I really don't have a lot to say. Anyone know who that stencil is made by? This one, Carol? Are you talking about this one? Hopefully it didn't just freeze again. If you're talking about this one, Carol, this is Dilutions Old School Alpha. I don't know if it's still, if you can still find it, but it's the Dilutions Old School Alpha. I tried it one time to write the names of them on here, So I saw somebody say they liked the girl, so let's put her on there. I'm just gonna tear her out a little bit. And this is from one of Dina's collage packs. Don't know exactly which one. I have them all, so I don't know exactly which one she came from. I think I'll put her there. I just gotta find my, oh, and I don't know. Wait, here's some. No, gosh darn it, you guys. I don't know. I swear I edited a video a couple of weeks ago and I had opened up a brand new gel medium and now I can't find it. Which is kind of a bummer. I need to put in an order for gel medium. So let me see if I can find something else. I'm going to use heavy gel medium. White gesso. Well, I guess I'll use the ultra thick. Gotta use what you got in these times. Although, like we were talking about, there's still a lot of companies who are shipping, which is awesome, as long as they can, you know, and they're doing what they need to do, because we definitely don't want to lose our craft companies during this. I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose them. Not one bit. Trying to figure out, I think I want her right there. I am grateful that so many are still shipping though, because I know I've needed to place some orders. Like, I'm gonna have to get some gel medium here. Oh, I really like that. Good call. Whoever said that. Carissa. Yes, Laura. Okay, good. You're crafting along? Good. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have like random things to say or talk about. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I could tell you guys that I watched Phantom of the Opera with my kids yesterday, which was awesome. I don't know if you guys saw that. I love Phantom of the Opera. It's one of my favorites. And when I saw that they were going to be streaming one of the productions, the 25th anniversary, it was so cool. I was so excited, and we watched it last night and I loved it. And it was cool to share that with my kids. So that's one of the cool things about what's going on right now. On the right, I use the gel medium here, the ultra thick. I do too, Dreamwood Butterfly. I do. She does have some blank tissue paper that you can stamp on. This is tissue paper. Her collage paper is not transparent, so you can see when I laid it down, you can still see all like the white, so it really mutes the background, which I do like if I have a background that's kind of crazy like this one and I want to mute it. Putting some collage paper on top does help with that, so that's a good thing, right? But and then you can always paint on top of it and kind of blend it in if you want, but I really like the way that looks. I'm gonna leave that as it is. I don't think I'm gonna try to cover it up or anything like that. To your right, next to the washi over here, this this is white gesso. This is white gesso. This is white acrylic paint. Thank you. I like it. I really do. I like the colors. I love blushing. That's one of my favorite colors, and I think it looks really good with the turquoise. I think the ocean is it's just a little too green for me, but it works. It works. But turquoise I really love, and blushing I really love. And then I really love the mineral here. So I really like it. I think it, I don't think it needs much more. This could be my shortest art journal page ever. The gesso fooled you. Yeah. Oh, you were looking for my gel medium. No, it is not on my desk. Thank you guys. You were trying to find it for me. I really don't know where it is because I have cleaned off this desk. It's like, it's not that bigger than what you see. It's not much bigger than what you see. And I have cleaned it off, and it's like nowhere to be found. I don't know where it is. That stuff has like disappeared like nobody's business. So yeah, I think we need a quote. We definitely need to put some words on here. This is bubbling. Stick down, stick down. So let's see. I left out some new stamps, or not stamps, stickers, new stickers. I thought I left them out. Let me see if I can find them. So we can put a fun quote on there. But I think it's pretty much done. I'm really happy with it. These are not the new ones. Where's the new ones? Or I could use these. I had like the new Tim Holtz stickers. I thought I left them out. I also have these. I finally got these. But then I'd have to stamp them. I don't want to stamp. Maybe we'll just find something here. Oh, thank you so much, Dreamwood. Thank you so much, you guys. Anybody who's donated and anybody who's just watching, you guys, that means the world to me, because I feel like, oh, okay, Karen, that's a good idea. I could do that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Christine. It's in that spot that you put it so you wouldn't lose it. Totally. Okay, so let's see if I can find, I really wanted one of those new ones. Remember to play. I like that one. I think that's a good one. Yeah, some things just go quick. I think I've used that one in black. Be your beautiful self. I like that one. Today is a good day. Let life surprise you. I think remember to play is really the one that I like. And I think it will look perfect right there. When I use these stickers, I generally put gel medium down on them. So I'll put, I mean, this still has a little bit of gel medium on it, but I'll put that down and then put it on top. Just because I have quite a bit of layers under there, and I don't really have, you know, I want it to stay. I don't want it to move while I'm doing anything else. And I like it. I like it, guys. Yeah, I don't know where it is. No clue. So I think this looks cool. I'll go ahead and kind of give you some close-ups. Bring it right up there so you can see. That fun texture, and you can really see how the paint looks different on the craft and the black gesso. Really cool. I like it. All right, so Karen suggested, since we have like 15 minutes, I can show you some of my journal pages. So this is the burlap in this Dina Weekly journal. This is the original, like I mentioned in the beginning if you weren't here. So this is one of the burlap pages. I like to stick my tags in there that I've made, and just kind of staple them in there. Keep it really simple. I have done some other things on the burlap pages too. See, this is all empty. This is what I'm talking about. I am determined to fill up. So that's that page. I've been doing the 100-day challenge project, and I'm trying to work on my faces. So faces, I didn't want to say that I was going to do 100 faces when I went into it, because I didn't want to like jinx myself in case I didn't do 100 faces, and I wanted to do other things. So my hashtag is just IFD for Inky Fairy Designs, 100 days of art and 100 days of finding my art style, because that's really what I want to do. I want to find my art style. So this is another page face from the 100-day challenge. And if you follow me on at Inky Fairy Designs on Instagram, you'll see all of my 100 days. Hopefully, I'm on day 11, day 12 today. This is a class. I do classes at Mixed Up Creative. You can look that up, or I can put a link to it in the description box. But Mixed Up Creative, I do classes. I do mixed media classes over there. So this is a class from that. It was an art journal class. This is a video from last month, I think. This was a video I did for Sean Petite using her collage and some of her stencils. I love how that came out. This was just playing around with some fun colors. This, again, I'm using that olive a lot, so I did that. This is not done, but it's just a background. No, you didn't fail. Just do your days when you do your days. Don't think that you failed because you didn't do a couple of days. Just jump right back in. I know people do the 100 days and it takes them 200 days, so don't worry about it. It's just 100 days, however your days fall. So this was another one from the 100-day challenge that I did. I wasn't liking how it came out, but this was a background that I made at the same time that I made this one, and then I just painted a face on it, and I didn't like that I blacked out so much of it, but what can we do? So this is another one I want to play with the black gesso. So this is, I just gessoed on the watercolor paper. This is also, I didn't mention, this is the canvas paper. So you can see this canvas that's in this journal is unprimed. So when you add paint or you add gesso to it, it shrinks. So it starts off the same length, but then when you add paint or medium to it, it does shrink just a bit. But no biggie. Let's see, this was another one from the 100-day challenge. This was a background that I had already done, and I took a P.H. Martin India ink dropper, and I just drew with the dropper. Very loose and quick. This is just a clean off page. I'll eventually do something with it. This is, I think this is a Ranger Ranger tutorial. I do projects for Ranger. I'm a Ranger guest artist, so a lot of these will be over on the Ranger blog, so you can look that. And then I do add them to my YouTube channel too. So I have a playlist, if you want to check it out, that has all my Ranger tutorials on it. So this was another Ranger tutorial, just playing around with some gel prints that I made on tags, and then added a stamp that I stamped on some of the watercolor paper on here. So this is the burlap paper. And let's see, this may or may not be a Ranger tutorial, I don't know, but it's a lot of Ranger stuff. This is actually from this journal. I cut out this heart from the canvas page and then put her on there. This was like my word from 2019, which really didn't go anywhere. This is a Ranger tutorial. I've actually seen people who've taken my, like, watched my tutorials. So if you guys watch my tutorials, either here on my YouTube channel or at Ranger blog, please tag me when you share it on social media so I can come and see it. I love to see how you guys interpret these. It's so cool. And then a lot of times I'm like, I'll stop and I'll see something, I'm like, that looks familiar. And I can tell that it was from one of mine. This was a class I took with Dina Wakely 2.5 years ago. And it was, we were just playing with masking and stuff and working on the craft paper, which was really fun. Did a scribbling with the scribble sticks in the background. Then we took some of the Tim Holtz paper dolls and masked with them. Never did anything with that one. This is a tutorial here on my YouTube channel. I love this page. This is also done on the craft paper, and you can see how the colors really pop. This one might be a Ranger tutorial. I think I used here the collage sheets from Dina Wakely on a really crazy background. Then I think I printed out this quote and added it. Sorry, I had to approve your comment, disorganized crafter. I just love your name. But yes, please, that would be awesome. Hopefully I'm not frozen again. Okay. So this is the burlap you can see on the back here. And I just went ahead and painted on it. I think I gessoed it first, and then I just added paint. I drew her and tried to paint on it. And so that was, you can paint on them on the burlap pages. Generally I do collage on them, but yeah, you can. This is an ugly, messy wipe off page. Then I have this page, which is really cool. I love circles as focal points. These circles actually came from gel prints that I had made on tags, and then I cut them, I stamped them with this stamp, which is the Dina Wakely stamp, and then I collaged them on there. This is a fun page. Light and dark. So we've got the light here, and these are also collage pages from Dina Wakely. Another cleanup page. There's that cutout. Here is a fun one. and a tag. I love this tag. This was gel printing. I did a lot of gel printing on tags, and then I just stuck it on the burlap. And I use the ultra thick gel medium to stick tags down if I don't staple them. This one I stapled on. This is one of the large media tags. This was from the Dina Wakely class. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I've learned a lot of what I do from Dina Wakely. I love the way she draws her faces. And then also I take a lot of inspiration from Jane Davenport and who's the other lady that I like? Danielle Donaldson. I've taken her classes before. She's a watercolor artist that I absolutely love, and she draws the most darling little girls. They're so cute. So this is another one from the 100 Days. And this one, I just did black paint and then scribble sticks. And this is a page that I've really wanted to finish. It's one of those messy cleanup pages, but I like the way it looks on the craft. So I think I'll end up blocking it one day. This was also from the Dina Wakely class. See, I took it September 23rd, 2017. So this was when we like scribbled in. She taught us to how to draw faces. So that was really cool. And then this is a Ranger tutorial. I love this stamp. I hope this stamp, I don't know if it's retired or not, but it's a really cool stamp. This is a Ranger tutorial that I did on the burlap. I believe this one I did with tissue. I think I put tissue paper down, or like napkin paper down. And so that kind of seals off all of these holes, but you still have the texture. It makes it easier to put paint on it. This is a tutorial I did recently, I think in February, for Sean Petite, using her stencils as a guide for the flowers and the face. This is the canvas paper. Love these circles. And this is a yucky. I like this. This is just paint. And then, see, there's that stamp again. I love that stamp. So, lots of fun stuff in here. This is another face that I did on the burlap. And then this is another tutorial on Ranger. So that's my journal flip through. I think you guys can head over to Nikki, Disorganized Crafter. So she is up next. Her link is in the description box. You're welcome. Art and Daily, or Art in the City Creations, you can. I used to say that. I used to say I can't draw. But you just find some artists that you like and learn and practice. That's mainly why I'm doing the 100 days, is because I really want to find my own style, like I said. So hopefully I will do that journey. But just, if you want to do it, you can learn to do it, I promise. It's just like anything else. Don't say you can't. Oh, okay. Well, then use stamps. I love stamps. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, everybody, for joining me and for all of your support. I would love to have you guys join my channel if you want to become a subscriber. I'm going to have some fun things coming out shortly and some fun announcements. And you guys head on over to Nikki's channel, and I will try to watch while I figure out what to make for dinner. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe.